Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you for coming to our presentation. It's great to see you all. Let me introduce ourselves. I'm Nabila Mubia Zahra. Next to me is Fanya Danela, Sifa Salsabila, and Zahra Nur Faiza Pramesti. The purpose of the presentation is stress on students. The first slide will be presented by Fanya Danela.
First, what is stress? Stress is your mind and body's response or reactions to a real or imagined threat, event, or change. The way our body and mind react to life change. Webster defines stress as a physical, chemical, or emotional factor that causes bodily or mental tension and that may be a factor in causing disease. Causes of stress on students. First is academics. New classes, new teacher, and new routine can all be stressful for students and take time to adjust to as they progress through school and start taking more advanced classes. The increased difficulty can cause stress for students. 2. Extracurricular. Schools put more pressure on their students to engage themselves in participating extracurricular activities such as sport, clubs, chores, or volunteer works. This adds up to student stress. 3 is peers. Peer relationships have been considered to cause stress as dating. Peers apply huge amount of pressure on behavior, dressing code, music choice of friends, among other factors. And 4 is parental pressure. Students experience stress from their parents. For instance, parents push their children to study hard in order to succeed. This builds pressure among the student. 5. Time management. Due to various engagements, students may find themselves sleeping irregularly or getting fewer sleep hours, which eventually harms their academic performance by affecting concentration in class. Next, stress management. Identify the sources of stress in your life. Stress management starts by identifying the sources of stress in your life. This isn't as easy as it sounds. Your true sources of stress aren't always obvious, and it's all too easy to overlook your own stress through feelings and behaviors. Sure, you may know that you are constantly worried about work deadlines, but maybe it's your procrastination rather than the actual job demands that leads to deadline stress.
Thank you, Fanya. Now, I will present the next slide. Unhealthy ways of coping with stress. 1. Smoking. 2. Drinking too much. 3. Overeating. 4. Withdrawing from friends, family, and activity. 5. Using pills or drugs to relax. 6. Sleeping too much. And 7. Filling up every minute of the day to avoid facing problems. If your method of coping with stress aren't contributing to your greater emotional and physical health, it's time to find a healthy one. There are many healthy ways to manage and cope with stress, but they all require change. You can either change the situation or change your reaction. When deciding which option to choose, it's helpful to think of the 4 A's: avoid, alter, adapt, or accept. And the next, 6 stress management strategy. Stress management strategy 1, avoid unnecessary stress. 1, learn how to say no. 2, avoid people who stress you out. 3, avoid hot button topics. And the next slide will be present by Bila.
Stress management strategy 2. Alter the situation. Express your feelings instead of bottling them up. Be willing to compromise. Manage your time better. Stress management strategy 3. Adapt to the stressor, look at the big picture, adjust your standards, focus on the positive. Stress management strategy 4. Accept the things you can change. Don't try to control the uncontrollable. Share your feelings. Learn to forgive.
The next slide will be presented by Zahra.
Stress management strategy 5. Make time for fun and relaxation. 1. Set aside relaxation time. 2. Connect with others. 3. Do something you enjoy every day. 4. Keep your sense of humor. Best way to overcome stress. Stress is very common. Use stress in a positive way. Limit, not eliminate stress. Use it to improve your performance.
And the next, there is an animated video from our group regarding stress on students.
Always knew you'd ruin my life, yeah. Love me, leave me, cut like a knife, leave me to die, yeah. This is my fuck you anthem. I'm going out drunk and dancing. Call it reckless abandon. I call it mine. Why'd I even date you anthem? You're not even rich or handsome. Call it a temper tantrum. I call it mine. Fuck you anthem. Why'd I fuck you anthem? This is my fuck you anthem. I'm going out drunk and dancing. Call it reckless abandon. I call it mine. Why'd I even date you anthem? You're not even rich or handsome. Call it a temper tantrum. I call it mine. Fuck you anthem. Why'd I fuck you anthem? Always knew you'd ruin my life, yeah. Love me, leave me, cut like a knife, leave me to die, yeah. This is my fuck you anthem. I'm going out drunk and dancing. Call it reckless.
That's enough of us. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.